address the message to adult women. But that's not true of an initiative called Protect Your Mum.
Indeed, yeah. PYM designed to appeal to young people. PYM harnesses pester power, more on that in a little while, to create awareness through music and dance. Here to tell us why is campaign founder Premi, Mathew. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for inviting me.
A busy month for you. It is, of course, the global month of breast cancer awareness. A lot to look forward to, but tell us a little bit about the campaign itself, PYM, and why you got involved. How did it all start?
Actually, it started off as a marketing project. I teach marketing to business students, so I made the students do a research on why mothers don't do a mammogram, and that's how we were born. And today it's going to be a case study in an international journal shortly.
Really?
Yes, because it's an association with UOWB. It's already been converted into a case study. Should be published shortly.
Now, at least until a year ago, PYM was just a dream or a concept in your head or your personal struggle against the disease. But today it is making headlines, has been nominated for Emirates Woman Awards 2012, and it has created a massive buzz. But what makes this one far more interesting than the rest of the campaigns is that you are targeting youngsters or kids rather than the adults themselves. Tell us about that.
Actually, I was really surprised to find an 8-year-old boy as an ardent supporter of PYM. In fact, he beat all the adults just about 2 days ago when we had a quiz. And he has already sent us 3-4 entries, which are very good also. He's likely to win the PYM Design and Win contest, for which he displayed a beautiful dance already. You can find it all on Protect Your Mom page. He is simply amazing.
Let's take a step back if we can. What's he done to be so amazing? Talk us through the campaign and how people can get involved.
We have this contest called PYM Design and Win contest, wherein I'm harnessing the creative power of youth. So I was aiming at older kids, but I find even 8-year-olds designing dances, skits, anything they want. They could be posters, it could be dances, it could be any way of expressing the fact that you can save your mom's life by doing self-examination.
Creativity.
Any creative.
Any expression. Okay.
Now let's talk about the pester power itself. I mean, most of the time, let's admit it, kids get away by pestering their parents for just almost about anything. So this is a good way to channelize their whole pestering habit into something more productive and something that might really help save their mom's life. So tell us about that.
I borrowed this from McDonald's, Maggie noodles. As you know, they make the kids pester you to get them stuff. And so I thought, why not use it to sell breast cancer? And it's working, because I do have this 8-year-old who actually blackmails his mom to do a mammogram, actually blackmails her to do a self-exam, and he's amazing. It works. It really works.
So the children are the sort of driving force here. You mentioned the success you've had so far. Talk us through a couple of the young ambassadors. Possibly, I think the youngest is just 8 years old.
Yes, of course. It is working, because I thought it would be a good idea to have brand ambassadors in every school, every college.
Right.
And I recruit them based on their leadership skills. So I do have a lot of brand ambassadors in a number of schools and colleges here. And they put up amazing shows. In fact, the Dubai Gems just had an amazing show recently, just about a week ago, which already got more than 1,000 hits on YouTube. It is a beautiful platform, a pink blood dance, which is an international dance to create awareness, actually. So it is a massive hit. They already had another show on Saturday, which is attended by a lot of students. It had a massive turnout, in fact. It was something like a preview of the PYM contest in November, in fact.
This campaign is going in full swing, and the kids are all geared up to pester their moms so that they can go and have themselves checked. But besides this, you also have Donate Your Hair campaign. Tell us about that.
That's another something I'm passionate about, because during chemo, people lose their hair, eyebrows, even the lashes. So it's important for a cancer patient to have hair. It's something more important than anything else. So I have a student in Indian high school who donated 8 inches just on Thursday. It will be sent to Pantene's Beautiful Lens, who will be converting into wigs for cancer patients, actually. And I would encourage all the students here to donate their hair, because it doesn't cost anything. Anyone can do it, and well, it saves a life.
What about hair extensions? I have a few in the cupboard right now as we speak.
Well, as I told you, wig is something which gives dignity to a cancer survivor, and anybody can grow hair. I have this 8-year-old in the US. He's my nephew. I met him last year. And he is the one who inspired me to start this, because he was growing his hair against all bullying. He's only 6, he doesn't even know what cancer is. And if he can grow hair, why not adults like us who can, grow it without any problem?
You just mentioned the word inspiration. He's an inspiration to you, but you're an inspiration to so many others as well, because you've made this your life, haven't you, to get this message across. Why?
Oh, well, it's only when cancer hits your family that you realize that it can happen to anyone. And 2 years ago it hit my family, and that's when I realized that it's something real and not something which happens to others.
Yeah.
So that inspired me to start this campaign on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's a zero-cost campaign, and it's doing pretty well now.
So it's dependent completely on people giving their times, on volunteering, on committing as much time as they can, and that's the sort of half the message you're trying to get across, isn't it?
If every child pesters a mother or his mother to do a self-exam or a mammogram every year, we can beat breast cancer, because a lot of ladies don't know about breast cancer. Breast cancer is not something you talk about. It's not fashionable. Kids get bored by breast cancer. So that's why I'm selling it through music and dance, which they will listen to. And on Facebook, because that's where the students are. And well, it's working. We are doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And there are over 400,000 people dying every year, and a lot of women, they simply don't get themselves checked because, the excuse to that is that they don't know how. So what is your message for the women who still haven't had themselves checked?
There are so many reasons. I told you my students did a research on why ladies don't do the mammograms, and one reason is, of course, the expense. It's 1,000 dirhams, it's expensive. Number 2, there are so many cultural reasons, because they don't know what to do after that, if they find it. There are cases where divorce is common, because, well, the husbands don't. So many reasons are there which prevent ladies from doing it.
Yeah.
And that's why I urge you, the kids to pester their moms.
Well, hopefully that message has got across this evening. The details are up on our Facebook page right now. Thank you so much indeed for being with us. Just stay with us here for a little while. As I said, all those links up there to find out more about the PYM campaign and how you can now pester your mum.
I'm going to start right now. Well, after the break, we meet a Studio One viewer who lost faith